Alrighty. Go ahead and pull up the stream here beside me. That way I can look at comments. Make sure I can be heard. I can. Wonderful. So, welcome to my stream. We will be playing Skyrim today. Specifically, I have installed a bunch of mods to do a Skyrim Khajiit playthrough, as the title suggests. You can see one of them right there already. I don't know what all this is. I think this is something I gotta fix, but it doesn't seem to affect the gameplay itself, so I think we're fine. Sorry if I cough quite a bit, chat. I am recently coming down off of a cold. Alright. So I have installed a mod that adds in some of the other types of Khajiit, but from what I can tell, in my testing, it doesn't appear as though it actually registers them as Khajiit in-game. It's a bit odd. I think we're gonna go with the Daji. Then again, we may just go with the standard. Because I have some movement mods that, like, are specific to the Khajiit. Okay. But my mod list partially is tailored to Khajiit, since I knew I wanted to do a Khajiit playthrough. Not sure I quite like the way any of these particularly look. I'm overall not the biggest fan of the look, like the model of the standard Khajiit, honestly. I always found that it just kind of looked a bit meh. And maybe that's just the vanilla textures in general. I just find that I've never been the biggest fan. I don't think I have any. Yeah, no, none of my mods add body paint of any kind. Okay, maybe they do. It's just in a different tab. Oh, you know what? This might be like vanilla options here. Yeah, I think there's vanilla stuff here. Okay. Oh, I got that neck seam. That's so annoying. Hate it when that neck seam shows up. It's really common, unfortunately. Especially if you use, like, modded custom presets. Curious. Oh. Ooh. That appears to have smushed the character's face a tad. That is not the worst. I can work with that. Looks a bit goofy, but I think we can live with it. Alright. No pre-loaded presets for Vidaji. What about our fur color? What do we want to do here? I think the preset is what's causing the neck seam. We'll just have to live with it. Yeah, they don't have any custom hair options either. Apparently, it's for some reason registering us as a vampire? That's interesting, to say the least. Is there a way to remove a preset, maybe? Seems like none of the Khajiit races have any special presets. Maybe if we go to another race and switch their preset and then go back? That doesn't seem to have fixed it. I guess we're just living with the neck seam. And apparently we're being considered a vampire. It's really weird. Well, let's take a look at the other options. We've got the cafe rot. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that horribly wrong. We've got the Daji rot. Standard Khajiit. The Omis. Well, I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. Holy fuck. The Pamar. And the Sufe. That one looks kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. Do really like the Khajiit though. It's annoying that it's glitching out due to the preset. So doesn't appear to register Khajiit, the standard Khajiit, as a vampire. You know, it's a simple fix. It's as simple as returning to main menu and starting over again. Yeah, this pops up every time I load ever since I got my new computer. I'll have to see if I can figure out the problem before my next stream. Okay, there we go. Our Khajiit is fixed. Now, I think one of the things I'm uncertain about for this playthrough is what we're gonna name the character. Because the Khajiit naming conventions, like how they do their naming, is like really specific. But I don't want to just do it randomly with their naming conventions and accidentally name my character a name that is already assigned to a character in the game, because that'd be really awkward. Okay, apparently still registering as a vampire. Either that or we just only have the 2 eye options. That's kind of annoying. Okay, either way. No hair options for the Khajiit. So I think we're just gonna go with this look. Very basic. And we're gonna name our Khajiit. Now, I did, while planning for this stream, come up with something that, from as far as I can tell, is not the name of a character already in the game. That is Khajiit. Definitely mispronouncing that, but, you know, I'm doing my best. Now you can see, if I can get my character to sprint here, the Khajiit movement animations I have installed don't seem to be working with the custom class or custom Khajiit races, but I'm just gonna live with that because I want to play around as one of the custom ones. Now we do have this here. I installed this to basically allow a decent starting position. And obviously I'm playing with an alternate start mod.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Let's see here. I kind of want to start in Falkreath because one of the mods I installed that's themed around Khajiit adds a unique weapon there that is, you know, as I mentioned, themed around the Khajiit. So There's a few ways we could start in Falk Reef. Now, the difficult part about getting the item, the weapon, is that it is guarded by a Spriggan, which can be a bit of a troublesome enemy early on. I think what we're gonna do is say that we're a patron at a local
Which
inn.
inn are you a patron of?
And I'm going to double... Oh, wait. I don't need to double check. It tells you which one is where. And we're going to start out with Dead
Even
Man's
the
Drink.
lowest among us can rise to greatness.
So then all we got to do is go over here.
We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Wow. The Daji race is really tiny. I did not expect that. Okay. I feel like that may cause some issues with animations. Yeah. We may need to re-edit our character and go with one of the larger ones. I'm not fond of the clipping that happens because I like to play in third person. So, as much as I like Vidaji, what we're gonna do is go here. And just quickly redo our character. You know what, fudge it, we'll just go with the standard Khajiit. Load up our preset. And you don't have... Oh wow, that is really glitchy when you have the headpiece on. Oh, and those just straight up clip through the headpiece. Yeah, we're just gonna do it this way. Oh, it seems my movement mods may just not be functional, judging by the fact that even here my character isn't running like it. Oh well. Okay. I did not mean to drink the thing we had there. Alright, so we did start with an iron sword, which is helpful. We're gonna go here. So, let's see here. As you open the classes of the Skyrim, you prepare to shape your destiny. If you have dedicated your life to one of the fateful paths, choose Classes of the Sky. If you have forged your own fate and explored new paths, select Classes of the Rim. If you seek adventure and wish to let your journey shape your skills, choose Seeker of Destiny. I think we're gonna go with Classes of the Rim. Oh, so this is like custom. Go back. I'm gonna try Classes of the Sky here. So, warfare classes, adept fighters, skilled in wielding weapons and engaging in direct physical confrontations. Utility, masters of versatile skills, excelling in creative approaches to both combat and social interactions. And magic classes, experts in the arcane. I mean, that's fairly well, self-explanatory. We're gonna go with stealth, I think. Let's go ranger. I like to play a sneak archer, so why the heck not? Rangers excel in archery and swift movement, blending light armor with mastery over alchemy. They craft powerful bows while enhancing their arrows with deadly poisons. Rangers are expert survivalists, utilizing alchemy and restoration magic to heal and thrive in the world while moving unseen to track and ambush foes. Select an attribute bonus. Oh, okay. We'll go ahead and go with health. Oh, I can just choose. Okay, we're gonna go plus 60. Okay. Oh, that's a tough choice. I think we're gonna go with fully devoted to my path. Okay, okay. That will give us a few basic items. Ooh, leather armor is great. I'm gonna go without the helmet though. Never been big on helmets. Alright, I don't have the immersive equipment displays currently, do I? Oh well. So let's see here. We gotta... Gave us 5 freaking steel war axes? Oh, they're definitely not in my inventory, so that made it... Oh, no, never mind, they are. Why did it give me 5 of them? That's a bit odd. I mean, I'm just gonna end up selling them, but cool. We're gonna be doing a stealth archer build, so our melee weapon isn't as important, but I'm going to be going with daggers because the custom weapon that I mentioned is, I believe, a dagger. So, that's what we're going to go with.
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger.
We are not going to play on survival mode because I don't like survival mode all that much. Well, I suppose it's better in this than it is in Fallout 4. Okay. So... that will actually be really useful if I decide I just want to sneak in and grab the weapon. But first I have to find my way to the location. How much do I start with in sneak? 25. It's not the worst. That's pretty good for a start. Now I will be adding mods along the way. I just have the starting mod list right now. There are a few custom armors I want to add.
You're doing a fine job around here.
Thank you, sir.
So we want to go in here.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Well met. Unlike my brother. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay. So... we're actually going to sell some extra stuff. Like these steel war axes that for some reason the starting class gave me 5 of to him. Go and sell all this too. We're gonna keep that. And all that. That gets us a pretty decent starting amount of gold. Ooh, those Brawler's Iron Gauntlets might be useful, but I can't afford them. A backpack is always handy as well. Ooh, excuse me. See, fire arrows can be really handy, especially if we're going up against Spriggans, which I believe are weak to fire, so we're gonna grab those. In fact, we're gonna grab as many arrows as we can. The more we have, the better. Sorry about that noise, I was opening my drink. Alright. Well, that... Excuse me. That gets me a
Steal anything from them.
decent starting supplies. We are definitely going to want fire arrows at the ready.
Chop and you'll regret it. Don't mind Boland. He's young and gets riled easily.
Now, if I recall correctly... What in the world? Oh, I'm pretty sure there's meant to be a basket in her arms.
The war has been hard on us.
Pretty sure the location with the dagger is this the right way? No, it is not. Need to go back this way. Well, excuse me.
God might get nervous. A woman approaches with a weapon.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Think I'm... it might be the fact that I've installed the digitigrade feat that my character seems taller than they normally would be. Okay. So if I recall correctly, the location I want is off in this direction. I believe it's an unmarked location. I know it's not an interior cell. It's just a matter of... Well, that definitely isn't it, but it is good to... Oh, hello there. Oh. Okay, we're gonna not use those quite yet. Especially since they're so limited. Honestly, well, that wolf pelt is handy. Now, I believe the location is somewhere near this one. Forget the name of the location. Go ahead and mark that because one of the Daedric quests takes us there. And I am likely going to do the Daedric quests for this playthrough. Pretty much just gonna do basically whatever I come across, really. that's bad. What are we dealing with? Necromancers, that can be problematic. Good. I think we're good. Can sell some of their loot. I think we're good. Light headscarf. Is that from one of my mods? Don't recognize that item from the base game. Oh, if we don't already have that spell, that could prove handy. This is just going to be useful for selling. Is it this location up here? Having trouble remembering where this particular location is. I'm going to make a quick save here just in case this is the location I'm looking for, because we're likely to die a couple times trying to get in here. I don't think this is it. Is it? We're being... Oh! I think this may be it. Holy cow. Alright. Let's equip our fire arrows. The brigands are a major freaking threat. Oh, and we managed to recover one. We're still detected. What are we detected by? It's over here. A wolf or something? Okay, those are just wolves. We're gonna go ahead and move back this way, as this very well might be the location I was thinking of. Oh, I think it is. This looks right. Okay, if this is the location, then the weapon should... Yes, here we go. Got it. That is phenomenal. I'm gonna be real, I expected, even with the fire arrows for the Spriggans, to put up much more of a fight. I was not expecting that to go as quickly as it did, but I'm all for it. Either way, we now have our melee weapon. And we can also switch back to non-fire arrows, because those, I'm pretty sure, can damage us as well. has it ended up? I think we've lost it, unfortunately. Oh, I don't like this. This looks potentially dangerous. Okay, I think we're good. Now, this isn't going to be a playthrough where I, particularly focus on any one thing. Like, I'm not going to focus solely on the main story. But I'm not going to, like, try to do everything in the game. Excuse me. I'm basically just going to play the game. It may see us beating the main story, it may not. Really depends on how I feel as the playthrough progresses. Okay. I think we return to Falk Reef. We got the weapon we wanted. Which is the important thing.
Maybe the bow, eh? I'm a swordman myself.
Let's check this out. That is a really nice weapon model, I'm not gonna lie.
What do you need?
Now I do have a mod installed. If we go over here to a blacksmith.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengear first, and the Empire second. Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage?
So if we sell some stuff to him. It would seem we can't actually...
Why would I do that? A true Nord places loyalty and honor.
Let me check the mod settings. It was honed metal. We're gonna decrease all this to 0. Same with all this. And what this will allow is for then I'm gonna go and turn off restrict craftsmen. What this will do is allow us to have blacksmiths
Only a hearty soul travels the road these days.
go ahead and do things like
Skyrim. Bleeds are dry, and I think none of us are.
Yes, actually.
things like
Just smith me an iron dagger.
forging our
There's
gear
everything you
and
need to make one.
improving it for
Okay.
us. I think we have to do this before he'll offer that service, though.
Decent weapon right there. Men and women join. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone. Well, need something? This looks good. You put time into your blades to serve you well. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Now, this stuff that he's having us make is honestly useless to me, but I have to do it for this, so, you know. Alright, I have to talk to him first.
Steel's good. Ah, let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
We're just gonna end up selling it to him in the end.
Only a heart. Blades, helmets. Pretty much anything to suit your needs. Or bleeds, Skyrim. Bleeds are dry, and I think none of us are the better for it. Need something? See me at my forge if you need arms or...
There we go. Is that... What does that one mean? I'm confused.
Only inside the gates. Much of Folkreath Hold is wilderness, and there's plenty of trouble to be had.
Okay. And see, now we
Yes?
can say I am in need of your services. Unfortunately, my mod that allows us to have the text appear how Khajiit typically speak does not affect this one because it doesn't have a patch for it. But now we can say I need
Alright.
something tempered. We'll say everything.
Of course.
So starting with our armor. Now he seems to be a pretty darn good one, so this is going to really boost our gear. Now sure, some might think this is a bit overpowered. But I can live with that personally.
Ought to put on some clothes. Bound to upset some people. Steel's
And
good,
then-
but loyalty's better. Yes?
About my order. Is the order ready?
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
And we can go ahead and retrieve it all. Unfortunately, it seems he's not capable of improving our new weapon. I don't know why I had him improve the hide helmet. I'm going to be selling it to him. What does this look like? It looks kind of meh. But now we have pretty darn good gear.
Only a hearty soul travels the road these days. You have talent. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making
No, thank you. I'm going to sell it to
blades,
you.
helmets. Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
That's not useful to us. Now the goal is to basically improve stealth and archery as much as possible. Now, I will be doing that through some rather overpowered means, as some of the mods I have do help in that regard. You'll see one soon
See me at my
enough
forge if you need arms or armor.
once we reach Whiterun. So we need to go this way. Now, like I said, I will be adding some mods throughout the playthrough, as I find ones that I think will work for the mod list for it. Okay, it was this way, I believe. Yeah, because there's where all the bandits will be. Because they'll drop boulders on us. Interestingly, it doesn't matter if they're actually here or not. Regardless, the boulders will fall. And I know that because I've played with a set of mods that is meant to be like a post-apocalyptic type of thing, and passed through this area, and the boulders still fell, despite not having any bandits here, which is fascinating, to say the least. We're gonna take their arrows and nothing else. Now, they do often have a bow and arrows over here. The bow changes depending on your level, but right now it's just a long bow because we're we're level 1. Now we can move on. Oh, that is a skeever. We'll take the loot from the venison as well. Or from the deer, I mean. What do we have here? Is this the old orc? No, it's a red guard.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
See? Gonna make you regret saying that.
I don't have to take that from you.
Alright, buddy.
You can't win this.
Ooh, nice. Now we are going to take this iron armor, mainly to sell, just due to the fact that it's heavy armor and we are specialized in light. I believe along this path we'll actually end up passing through Helgen, which will initiate the main quest. Oh, I will be right back, chat. My controller seems to have died. Does not appear as though I can access Streamlabs from here, so Alright, and I am back. I had to borrow a controller from my sibling. Okay. Real quick, I need to check something. Okay. We're good. Now, as I was saying, I believe we'll pass through Helgen along this path. Therefore, initiating the main quest through the alternate start mod. Yeah, here's Helgen right here. I will say, one aspect I like more about alternate perspective than this alternate start mod is alternate perspective doesn't have Helgen get destroyed until you yourself actually initiate the event. So Helgen remains like a active town, basically as long as you want it to. Like, you could go an entire playthrough without ever starting the main story. And I personally find that really cool. Excuse me. Alright, so we got Adventurer's Journal. Yep. Okay. Do we have a healing potion on us? We do. So, what we're gonna do here... And if I do progress the main story, we'll be playing Imperial, just because I don't like attacking Whiterun. I prefer to defend it. So if this does go the route of doing the main story, that would... Or I guess that's not really the main story, that's the Civil War quest line. But it is required that you do that as part of the main quest, if I recall. Not the whole quest line, just the defend or attack Whiterun is like the point. No, it was getting the... It was taking out the first dragon was the point where you no longer need to do the Civil War quest line in order to progress the main story. Well, if we do the main story, we're going to be doing the Civil War quest line just to avoid having to do the peace treaty talk, which is a really annoying part of the main story if you don't do the Civil War quest line. So if we go in here, over there is Rayloff, and over here is Hadvar, which we're going to go with Hadvar. Now I have Fus Rodeau installed, so why is there no subtitles here? Pretty sure that's supposed to make there be subtitles. Are we even talking to him? We might not be. Huh. Well, it appears to have bugged out. That is annoying. Alright, well in that case we're just gonna go straight to Riverwood. Sorry, Hadvar. I'm curious, is it just straight up remove him from the game? Now I do have a mod installed. One of the Khajiit mods is a player home for low level. It's a Khajiit campsite near Whiterun, which will be serving as our early game home. Excuse me. It's annoying that my movement mod doesn't work. I was really looking forward to that one because it's a really cool set of animations. I'll have to see if I can get it working. It may be the fact that I have a another sneak animation installed. This one right here. And I know that mod also adds a sneak animation, so the fact that it can't do that one may be making it so it just doesn't work at all. But for now, we're not going to worry about that. Oh, you know what? That's actually perfect, because Feindal is able to train us in archery. So let's go find him. And see about doing a quest for him.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure. He's a bard. Thinks his ballads and son. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I don't need your jokes right now. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that.
Having a follower will be useful anyways. Plus we'll be able to use his home as well.
Given Camilla the letter.
Riverwood Trader.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief
Maybe you
chasing.
could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
Why is it showing? That's okay, whatever.
Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore.
I don't know what you overheard.
Yeah, we did have a bit of an ornament. Solid gold.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to...
Alright. Now we go speak with Feindal again. Oh, we got some comments. Oh, hey! Welcome to the stream. Great to see ya. Glad you were able to make it. Oh, Feindal's house is locked. Guess it's too late in the day. Let's go ahead and wait. How'd your stream go, huh? Hope it went well. Yeah, you missed character creation, unfortunately. It was rather basic, though. Alright, Feindal should now.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Start of a companion's quest line. That is a fun quest line. One of my personal favorites, honestly. Where the heck is Feindal? Because that's not Feindal. Where is this dude? Well, hopefully you're enjoying the quest line. Like I said, it's one of my favorites, so always a good one to play through. Where the heck is this dude? Sven just gonna walk back and forth? What is bro doing? Look at this man. He's confused. He's just walking back and forth. Look at that.
Feindal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already... Just leave.
Well, fuck you too. Boring ass motherfucker. Excuse my language. Sven is one of my least favorite companions because he's just not that interesting. Granted, Feindal is also a rather boring character, but he has the advantage of being able to teach archery, so, you know.
Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill. I'll show you what I know.
We cannot afford it right now.
Farewell.
We're gonna go ahead and do the quest to grab the Dragonstone, because why not? I guess we're technically doing the quest for the Golden Claw, but close enough. Currently an hour in. We may, you know, instead of doing the quest to get the Golden Claw, what we're going to go ahead and do is head toward Whiterun. We did not grab Feindal as a companion, but that's not the end of the world. How far are you into the quest line so far? You got into Dustman, Cairn, and saw Farkas Strange. Ooh! Okay, so you're rather early on. Oh, good luck with that quest line, because, as I've said before, it's actually really fun when you get into certain parts of it. Won't spoil anything for you, though. Speaking of the companions...
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield assistant. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the companions? An order of warriors.
Yes, I don't think I finished on any of my other playthroughs. Hey, it took me... the first time I completed that quest line was... a few months ago now. But I had been playing Skyrim for a couple years by the point I actually completed it.
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlack.
There's just so much to do, sometimes you get distracted.
The old man's got a good sense for... If you go to him, good luck.
You look strong. Come to Yorbasker and be a companion.
A lot on the wind today.
Excuse me.
Good hunt.
Oh look, the Khajiit caravan is here. Oh, come on, it's not letting me select three options.
Khajiit has wares, if you have coin.
There we are.
It is all in this note. An astute question. The wise trade, the dragons and the war have scared many other traders away. We are creatures of... Take a look.
Yes, I think that's why I never completed it. Hey, I don't blame you there. Like I said, there's so much to do in this game, you can't be faulted for getting distracted constantly. There's just so much fun stuff going on. Don't have enough gold for that, but we can sell some stuff to him. That's heavy armor, so I think we're gonna go without it. Because we are playing a stealth archer, so we need light armor. But I definitely am completing it this run to complete my druid character. Hey! More power to ya. It's a very fun and rewarding quest line, so completing it should be enjoyable. Now we are going to go... I believe it's this way. Just a moment. Going to go this way because the modded player home that I installed that is Khajiit themed somewhere up this way. I believe it was to, I want to say the north of Whiterun. This may be it over here. Oh. Oh, it's just a wolf. Okay, this might not be the player home. I think there's a bandit camp that I'm coming up on. Yeah, there's a bandit camp. Has a useful spell inside, though. This might be a good location if you haven't already been here in your playthrough. It has a really useful spell inside. Oh, hello there. Oh, shoot. There's a really useful spell here that can result in you getting either a lot of good gear, or if you're not focusing on smithing, a lot of good gold. I don't know why I said a lot of good gold. All gold is good. A lot of gold, basically. Oh. We may not be able to get... Oh, there it is. Okay. We'll have to come back for it sometime. Make sure to loot everything that is useful. Don't need the iron dagger. The carrots can prove useful because we can farm and sell them. But what we're after is on the interior. So we have to be careful here because that right there is a trap. We got more decent stuff to sell. Take potion of minor stamina and minor healing. We'll take that pickaxe. Now you have to be careful here because that guy over there in particular is a bit of a tough one. I have a feeling we're going to need our fire arrows here. More good stuff to sell. Some gold, which is always nice. And this right here is another good item you can get from here. It's not super special, but it's a unique item. So, if you're into collecting unique items, it can be fun to come here. Over here should be what we came for. Yeah, the transmute mineral ore. Now I'll go ahead and show you what this does. Because it's actually really nice and perfect. There's some iron and silver ore already here. So if we go ahead and teach ourselves transmute mineral ore and equip it, what we can do... Oh, I don't have enough magicka. Did that give us enough? No. Okay, well I can't show you what it does, but basically, as the name suggests, it transmutes ore into the next best option. I believe iron goes to silver, and then silver goes to gold, if I remember correctly. And it's a really good way of making gold. A ton of iron ore here to collect too, and it has its own forge. This makes for a really good temporary base if you don't have one of the player homes already, and we'll take a mammoth tusk or two with us because we can give that to Isolde. Now then, back to trying to find the player home mod that I installed. Oh, hello, Nernroot. We want to avoid that location. Ah, mud crabs. Bit overkill, but you know, they're annoying as hell anyway. Now we also want to be cautious around this giant camp over here, because there's no way I am capable of taking out 2 giants and 2 mammoths at this point. I'm just trying to find, say, modded location. I may have forgotten to enable its, what's it called? Its plugin, so it may not actually be here. I know it's somewhere near Whiterun. Excuse me. Yeah, it seems as though I may have forgotten to enable the mods plugin, because I'm not seeing it. Oh wait, hang on, is this it here? No, that is a rock. First mud crab got it. Oh, there it is. Man, I got sent flying. We have a single fire arrow left. And we finally reached Whiterun. That's where we're approaching.
You looking for a beating?
Safe travels.
Or else what? You think you can stand against the entire white...
Pretty sure that's just a bug because I technically haven't spoken to the proper people in Riverwood yet. So I probably just wasted my gold.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords.
It's just a fun playthrough. I'm not doing anything particularly specific with it. And I will likely end up using various commands to do things like give myself gold and all that.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. You feeling good?
I'm coming into Bellaflore's place because in here is this ring right here. It's something I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, but I will be using some modded stuff that will allow me to get a bit overpowered. And this happens to be one of them. Because we're going to use it to over level our stealth and archery. Since this is a stealth archer playthrough. I'll come over here real quick. We're going to talk to
It
Farengar.
seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
Who's this then?
Yes? Of course.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. I've got my eyes on you. What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Before we do that,
There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think? It is simply energy. Yes? How can I argue with that?
we want to enchant our bow, which we're going to give fire damage. And you can see how this is going to become very quickly overpowered. boots. You know what? What we're gonna do is stop there, because we're gonna adjust the mod settings a bit. Because what we can do is go here and increase that. What that will do is essentially make it so that Farengar here is a level 100 in enchanting.
Yes?
So after we get our bow back.
Of course.
And then talk to him
Dragon's
again.
Reach to discuss the ongoing hunt. Yes? Mm-hmm.
We can then have him enchant our other stuff, and now he can give it 2 enchantments. So we're going to go ahead and fortify Sneak and carry weight. Oh man, our carry weight is getting seriously increased there. You think we'll ever run out of carry weight? And for our armor, we'll go ahead and go with Fortify Health. And Fortify Light Armor. Then for our gloves, or bracers rather, we want archery. And one-handed. And we also want to take our dagger, which due to the one-handed now deals 170. Actually, it looks like it might be more than that.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
And with this, we're going to go ahead and add both fire and frost. Then, if we speak to Farengar
It seems
again,
this damnable conflict has claimed every... Yes? Over here!
and grab all our stuff. I'd say we are pretty well set up at this point. I don't think we're going to have any issues whatsoever. So let's go talk to the Jarl.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Smear, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps.
Your brother is the
Come,
Jarl.
let's go find Farengar, my court wizard.
I'm not asking
He's
you
been
to
looking
define
into a
me,
matter related
just
to
open
these
his
dragons and
Use
rumors
subtlety and
of
suggestion
dragons.
to turn his thoughts to the war. You're his steward. He'll listen to you.
Leave me out of your intrigues, Hrongar. If you have something to say to the Jarl, say it with your own tongue.
I do think this is where I am going to call it, though. Because I do have other plans for the day.
So angry, can hardly stand it. Father promised me a new dress days.
So, we're going to go ahead and call it here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm glad to be back at it. And I will be streaming again in the near future. Hope everyone who has watched this has had a wonderful time doing so. And I hope you all have a wonderful day and or night. And if you didn't get to watch the full stream, I will be uploading it to my YouTube channel as well, where you can watch it if you wish. Bye-bye now.